Relax, Charlie. We do it every day. We have plenty of time now. Don't worry. We'll look for some new friends for you, okay? So you can play with them, okay? Hey, Leonard. How are you doing, my friend? I see you're walking your dog. Hey, hi, Marco. Yeah, I'm walking Charlie. How's it going? How's work? Work's going fine. You must be really happy now that you're on vacation, huh? You think? I supposed it was going to be easier now that I don't work. But, but what? You have a lot of free time now, and your routine must be so relaxing. I wish. I have been doing a lot of things at home. Do you want to know? What? About your routine? Of course. I don't think that's too hard, as you say. Okay, I'm going to tell you. You will see it's not as easy as you think. Where to start? To start, I can't sleep 8 hours a day. I need to wake up very early in the morning. And you're wondering why? Because I have to do a lot of things during the day. So I usually sleep 4 or 5 hours every day. Then I normally wake up at 5 in the morning. After waking up, I like to practice some yoga. I started this habit some weeks ago and it's great. At the beginning, it was kind of difficult, but now I do it every day in the morning to relax. It also helps to organize your mind to accomplish all you have planned for that day. I do yoga for about 10 minutes. I think that's enough for me, at least to de-stress. Then I drink some water. Drinking water in the morning is so important and healthy. It helps me to have more energy because after that I need to exercise for another 10 minutes. I normally do some squats to keep my body in a good shape. It helps me to stay fit. I do 50 squats, normally 5 series of 10 squats. It is more difficult than it seems. I go to the gym later, but I will tell you about that in some minutes. So that's me exercising. Oh, sometimes I go running in the mornings. It all depends on how much time I have. I love running, and I love listening to music while I'm running. It relaxes me a lot. I often listen to rock music or electro. It motivates me to run faster every day. I run for about 30 minutes in the park. Sometimes I go with some neighbors too. That usually happens on the weekends because they are all working on weekdays, you know. And you can never forget about drinking water. You need to drink at least 3 liters. Rarely, but it happens, I drink some energy drink. It helps you have more electrolytes. Oh, but don't drink so much of this, or you could get fat due to its high level of sodium. Believe it or not, after running, I sometimes buy and read the newspaper. It is not very often, but when I have time, I want to keep myself updated. I do that. I don't like reading about bad news. I just read the sports section and the culture one. I love doing crosswords and word search. I spend some time doing that in the park. It rarely happens, but when I don't have much time to prepare breakfast, I go to the mall and buy a cheeseburger. I know this is not good for my health, but anyway, I have that for breakfast, and then I go back home because I have more things to do there. As I was telling you, I don't always eat that burger. I usually make my breakfast at home. Making your own breakfast is important because you can prepare it healthier. I almost always make pancakes or some fried eggs with bacon and toast. Delicious. Although I'm not a good cook, I try to do my best to prepare the best breakfast ever. You should come home someday so we can have breakfast together before going to work. After having breakfast, I take a shower and, of course, brush my teeth for about 5 minutes. I know some people like taking a shower before having breakfast, but I got used to do that. Well, just for you to know, I take a shower every day, okay? After that, I normally check all the things I need to do at home, especially cleaning. I have a to-do list. I think everyone should have one. It is very useful. On this, I check the things I do and I need to do later. That way I can organize my time better. Well, I start vacuuming the living room. I do it every day because it has a lot of dust. I always listen to music while I'm vacuuming the floor. It helps me concentrate and have fun. Right after vacuuming, I have to mop the floor. I don't do it every day. I do it 4 times a week. I do it with that frequency because it's too difficult to do that every day. A lot of work. Then I go to my yard. I have a small garden with some plants and flowers there. I rake the grass to keep it clean every day. I love having a beautiful garden at home. It is important to have a good rake, otherwise you will suffer doing this for more time. After doing that, I call my parents to check they are fine and to say hello. I always do it. I always keep in touch with them. I talk with them for about 20 minutes, approximately. After talking to my parents, I check my email and chat online with my friends and relatives. I also surf the internet to search important information. You know I like to study at home. I'm not working these days, but I like to check some documents to help my coworkers. I write reports and check some contracts, but it is not very often. I just do it sometimes. I like reading books before having lunch. I read novels or books about technology. Although I don't read every day, I love reading in my living room. It's very relaxing for me. I normally go shopping in the afternoons. I need to buy some groceries and other products. I don't like going to the supermarket much because it takes a lot of time, but I need to do it. Oh, let me finish telling you about my weekends. Of course, I have fun sometimes. I watch movies at home or I go to the cinema. I can do both because I like watching movies. When I have more time, I love going fishing. You should come with me sometime. I go to a lake that is near the city. It is very peaceful and quiet. I go there to relax on Sundays. I also go trekking or just walking to the mountains. It is called mountain walking. I do it on Sundays too, before going fishing to be exactly. It can be really tiring sometimes. And finally, I go dancing on Fridays or Saturdays. I am not good at dancing, but anyway. The important is to have fun, right? Well, I do. I have fun dancing alone. Wow, you really do a lot of things. I was wrong. I thought differently. Yeah, don't worry. But I like my life as it is. I'm very happy. God, it's very late. How long am I going to wait here? I want to leave.
Wow, what a beautiful car! I have never seen such an amazing and luxury car over here. Oh, he must be the owner. He has to be a millionaire, man, or a businessman. Hello, sir. I'm sorry to bother you, but is this your car? It's so beautiful.
Hello. This car? Of course. This is my car. Do you like it?
Of course, I love it. I had never seen this kind of cars over here.
Well, I'm glad you like it. I've recently bought this car. It's almost new.
I see. Well, I have to leave. I'm working right now. I shouldn't be here.
Wait. Let's talk for a while. What do you do for a living?
As you can see, I am a housekeeper. I work near here in this town, 2 blocks from here.
Oh, that's good. I mean, you probably do a lot of things every day as a housekeeper, right?
Well, yeah, I would like to tell you everything I do every day, but I don't think you.
No. I want to listen to you. I have plenty of time. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I have to wake up early every day. I usually take a shower and brush my teeth. After that, I normally prepare the family's breakfast. They usually eat pancakes.
Wait, then you don't exercise after you get up in the morning? What time do you do it?
What? No, I don't exercise. I used to do it, but not anymore. I don't have time to exercise. I have to do a lot of things during the day. Why do you say that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you exercise since you look healthy and in a good shape.
Thanks for that. Well, no, I don't exercise. I do yoga sometimes, but not every day. Then I have to help the children get dressed. They have to go to school in the morning as always. Then I do the chores. I have to sweep, mop the floor, wash the dishes, clean the house. That is basically what I do all day, every day. You must be thinking I am a boring person.
What? No, of course not. I would never say that. You work really hard, and that's great.
Well, I'm sure it's nothing compared to your busy routine. Am I right?
Well, no. I mean, I do a lot of things, but I think you are exaggerating a little.
Exaggerating? No, I'm not. You're a millionaire. You have a lot of money. And I'm sure you know a lot of people, famous and interesting people. Wow. Come on, tell me about your routine. What do you usually do every day?
Not much. I get up early in the morning to exercise in my house. You know, I am a rich person, so I have my own gym in the house. That's normal. Then I tell my housekeepers to make some healthy breakfast for me. We, the millionaires, have to be always healthy and in a very good shape, since we do many things. I usually eat my breakfast in the garden table, which is next to the big swimming pool. I have to eat alone because I'm single. I never got married, and I'm fine with that. After that, I brush my teeth and take a shower. I use a special shampoo for rich people. Then I have to go to my walk-in closet. It's a really big one. I have a lot of clothes. Sometimes I can take hours just to decide what to use that day. I get dressed and check my laptop. It's a Mac. I check my emails from rich and important people. I have to answer them and also sign some contracts for my employees. I have a lot of them. I have like 100 people working for me, so I have to supervise them every day. Then I have to go to check my companies. I have many of them around the city. Obviously, I don't take the train, bus, or a taxi because I have my expensive car. I don't cook, of course. I don't have time for that. So I usually eat in a luxury restaurant. I normally spend $1,000 or $2,000 in my lunch. Just a little of money. After having lunch, I take a nap, usually in my big garden or in a club. I joined a club recently. It's one of the most famous and important clubs in the country. VIP Club Center. There I swim, drink some vodka or whiskey. I don't drink beer, that's for poor people. I also play golf or cricket. Sometimes I also play tennis with my rich friends from the club. Then I get back home. I don't watch TV because that's also for poor people. So, I have my dinner. I normally have some cereal or tea with some lemon. That's it. Then I check my email again before going to bed, and that's how my day ends. What do you think about it? Impressive, right? I know, I know. I am a millionaire.
I have to admit it. It's impressive. Your life is so interesting and awesome.
That's something normal for me. And what do you do in the evenings? Do you like going to the movies or to any other place to have fun? Or you don't go out?
I don't usually go out because I don't have much time, but if you ask me out,
Of course, I am asking you out. Would you like to go to the movies with me? Or where would you like?
I am not sure. I suppose you know a lot of places, so you decided by yourself.
Okay, I will take you to the best restaurant in the town. But it's a little far from here.
But this, next to us, is the best restaurant in the town. Why don't we come here?
What? No, I mean, we wouldn't here, but I'm tired of these luxury places. Why don't we go to one of these cheap, typical restaurants? They look interesting.
But I eat in those restaurants every day. That's boring for me. But okay.
Yeah, a rich person like me is bored of the money and luxury things. Please understand. So, why don't we go out tonight? I'll pick you up at about 7 o'clock. Oh, and I have to leave my car in the garage. My mechanic will fix a problem it has. So, is it okay if we walk a little? I'm also bored of driving every day. Please.
But I walk every day. I want you to bring this amazing car. You're a millionaire, so
Hey, I'm back. Sorry I took so long. I had to call one of my partners, but I'm here. Oh, I see you washed my car. Thank you. I will give you a good tip. Good job. Okay, Damien. What's wrong? Why did you come here today? Good morning, doctor. I think everything's fine, but I'm not sure. I don't feel well. I see. But what do you feel? I need to know in order to get a diagnosis. Well, I feel unwell and keep vomiting all the time. I don't know why. I'm strong. I exercise every day. I go to the gym, go running, eat well. What's happening to me? We will have to check. That's something weird. I will need you to tell me about your routine. What do you do every day? It's important to know your habits. Sure, Doc. Well, I wake up early every morning. I usually wake up at 5 in the morning. I go running around the park, which is near my home. I often run for 1 hour or an hour and a half. It all depends on what time I start work. You know, I have a small store downtown. Well, after I come back home from running, I take a cold shower and get dressed. Wait, you say you take a cold shower every morning? That may be one of the reasons. I don't think so. I always do that, and nothing happens. It's normal for me. I like taking cold showers. I hear it's good for the skin and also to have more energy. Well, that's true. If you've already got used to it, then I think that's okay. Continue, please. Well, after that, I prepare my breakfast. Sometimes I eat oatmeal with a little of stevia. You don't eat sugar then? That's something good. I mean, eating brown sugar can be dangerous. No, I don't use brown sugar. It's bad for my health. I perfectly know that. Don't worry. As I was telling you, I eat oatmeal with stevia and usually 2 or 3 boiled eggs. Talking about that, I want to ask you something. Is it really bad to eat eggs every day? It seems like every few years, questions arise about these meals in a shell. Are they good or bad for you? What about their protein and cholesterol? Many questions. The thing is that eggs can be a good addition to a healthy, well balanced diet. Just watch out for those high calorie, high fat extras like cheese, bacon, and butter. But since you eat them with oatmeal, I don't think you have any problems. So that's okay. That's very good information, doctor. Thank you so much. Well, as I was telling you, I have breakfast and then I go to work. I usually take a taxi when I'm a little late. But if not, I can take the bus or the train. I have to open my store at 7 in the morning. There I work until 1 or 2 in the afternoon. I can manage my time since I'm the owner. Then I go to have lunch alone or sometimes with some friends. I go to a restaurant. I'm surprised you don't prepare your own lunch. Restaurants usually serves food with a lot of fat. That's true, but happily I found a great restaurant near my work. It's a very healthy restaurant. It's not vegetarian, but they serve really good food. Grilled chicken, beans, brown rice, and of course, a lot of salad. It's delicious. That's good. You cannot eat only salad. Some people want to eat only salad, and that's not good. Do not misunderstand it. Salads are recommended to add fiber and micronutrients to our diet. However, one must not replace a meal with only vegetable salads, as they lack protein. Many fall prey to fat diets and replace their whole meals with vegetable salads. No, don't worry. I always eat a wide variety of food. After having lunch, I go back to my work to continue working, of course. I finish work at about 5 or 6 in the afternoon. Then I take the bus or train to go home. When I get home, the first thing I do is to eat a snack. Sometimes it can be a chicken sandwich, or maybe some boiled corn with cheese. I love that. Or toast with butter. Because after that, I need to go to the gym. I usually go in the evenings. I go to the gym at 8 or 9 in the evening. I usually train until 11 p.m. Then I go back home to take a shower, eat something for dinner, and that's all. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and go to sleep. Sometimes I can watch a movie. That only happens if I'm not very tired, because I need to sleep at least 5 or 6 hours. Healthy adults need at least 7 hours of sleep per night. And that's the thing. Babies, young children, and teens need even more sleep to enable their growth and development. But I don't know. You look very strong and healthy. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what happens to me. What should I do? Let me examine you. I will press on your stomach to see if it hurts, and then listen to your heart. Okay, it doesn't hurt when you press my stomach. I just feel tired, very tired. Okay, did you eat anything different from usual before you started to feel this way? My girlfriend cooked dinner for me. She isn't a very good cook, and the food tasted a bit strange. You've got food poisoning, maybe. Maybe your girlfriend put something on your food. Yulisa? Oh my god. She told me she wanted to kill me because I cheated on her, but I thought she was joking. Help me, please. Help me, Doc. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. Happily, you came here on time. I hope you liked this conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. And if you want to support this channel, you can join us or click on the Super Thanks button. Thank you very much for your support. Take care.